Hello and welcome back to the core. So I've spent a little bit of time trying to get some stuff open. First thing I'm gonna do is I want to open our vision upgrade so that we have that open and I don't waste my money buying something else because the vision upgrade allows us to get more into the solar system. Now the other thing we need to do here is I do have this guy here, which is 2 billion. So we'll go ahead and open that. We also need the diamond place, which is 2 trillion. That's a little spendy. We'll get there. That one's 10 trillion. And the uranium is 700 trillion. So at least we're dealing with normal numbers here. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this guy. I'm gonna go back to the shop. The reason we want to get to here, a really big reason, is because of the missiles. We need clay for shrapnel, so that we can start getting more missiles. So I'm gonna buy some more missiles. I'm gonna buy some more explosions, and then we're gonna go work on that. So I've done a little bit of work. I went back to the laser because the laser does help quite a bit. Helped us kind of core down to where we're trying to get to, and then at least clear a path so that we can kind of get down here. So clay is at the very bottom down here on this planet. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna actually make it through this one. Oh yeah, that's right. This one's got people that come and try to beat us up. I forgot about them. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to kind of get through here. So what I've been trying to do is kind of doing some stuff here where I'll do that, and then we're going to go ahead and restart. Thought my laser was attacking me again. So now you do need dirt and soil and stuff like that. Eventually, we will need that stuff. Just reduce. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start digging through this. We want to get some clay because clay basically will allow our missiles to go in and then start kind of exploding and then causing secondary explosions. And secondary explosions are just good fun. So how much? Yeah, we need 5 million clay. So we're going to be here for a minute. Now, the other things that we have going on here, we could probably get some more health. We'll go ahead and get some health there. We'll get a little bit of cobalt there. More health regeneration. That's always good. Armor booster. We'll put some points into the toll for that. What's this guy? We'll max that out. We need diamonds for that. We need money for that gem amount. We're okay for that. Let's see. Gas tanks. We don't want to use. We will kind of favor glass. We need circuit board and uranium to get our lasers. Circuit boards for that also. So we're kind of in the point now where we need to get a buttload of money. But the issue is that until I can kind of get my missiles kind of better, it's going to take me a minute to get enough clay to be able to kind of do what we need to do. So the real trick we're trying to do, don't you do it. Freaking sneak. Oh, you sneaky bastard. So what we're trying to do is get enough clay, start getting some shrapnel, and then use then we'll shift back over to the siphon. Now, as far as I can tell, in order to level up these things, you actually have to have the that thing, whatever it is you're trying to level, located or equipped, and then mine the resource that it's requesting. So, would you stop it? Look here, Space Invaders. Look, stop it. Stop it. Hey, stop. We'll go ahead and get inside of here a little bit. Yeah, and then, so I'm trying to do enough damage here to see if I can get some fuel back. So, would you... Okay, look. I'm trying to get fuel. I need fuel. So we'll end up getting a bunch of, I think this is just, solar. I think the green stuff is like plant matter or something. Now you can kind of over here to the side. They will still kind of come around at you, but you can kind of get away away with it a little bit. All right, so we're good there. Go here. We'll do a little bit. Stop it. They are very sneaking up behind me, I'm trying to get the core. Stop it. And then the problem is you gotta be careful too, because at some point we may end up, I don't know if we actually get anything for, let's see, organic matter and stuff like that. We'll go out here. We'll just, fine. You guys, y'all want to play? Let's play. Go ahead. Murder a little bit of the Space Invaders here. Just a little bit of them. Ouch. I don't know if they actually give me any. Oh, they're giving me iron. Okay, that's good. I like that. It looks like they're giving me iron and some other things. I don't know. Like I said, it's part of the problem is especially when you go to that side, it gets kind of difficult to try to figure out exactly what you're getting and at what values you're getting stuff, because it just takes a long time for it to figure it out. Look at that. Nice little prestige action going on there. So go ahead and get back in here. Throw some grenades at it. My grenades still are garbage. Okay, look. Guys. Oh, good. They get stronger, too. That's my favorite. Stop it. Stop it. But we will eventually get this stuff kind of built out. Nope. We're out of grenades. We're out of the grenades. I don't even think I'm going to get to the clay this time. Not very. Oh, there. We're at the clay. All right. We'll get some clay out of it. So we'll see if we can get enough clay to start getting that stuff built. And it's this game, like I said, and I've said before, it's an incremental game. It's, you're trying to slowly get your stuff built up so that you can get higher and higher levels of things and become stronger. And as you become stronger, you get, more stuff, and then it makes you stronger, and you just kind of keep rinsing and repeating until you get to the end there, and it's all good fun. So if you guys could give me some clay out of there, that would be great. I don't like the. All right, look. Okay, you guys are not being very cooperative. Oh, dead. Let me get to the shop. We are still. I'm still like 1.5 million clay away. I need more clay. So the other thing we can do is maybe get some rock reinforcement. We'll get some cobalt coverings here. See, that is diamond and tungsten. That is just diamond. Neither of that we are able to get yet. Fuel booster, we'll plug some into that. I don't want to burn out all of my sand because I'm trying to get glass also. So I think I need glass. The glass requirements for this gets astronomically high. And honestly, it actually doesn't matter. I'll just burn all my glass. I'll burn all my sand out. Having more sand right now is probably a good thing. And that's the problem that you run into also, is you'll start leveling things up and you'll be like, oh, well, I don't want to use this because, I need to keep my sand for later. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just burn it. Because by the time that you'll need to get the other stuff later, it's going to be a pain in the butt anyway. So, all right. So we need more plant material for that. That's easy enough to do. So we can go back to this guy. We're at 37 billion. How much is the diamond place again? 2 trillion. All right. So, and like the numbers start getting obviously a lot higher. And so now we need plant stuff to be able to get more fuel. So we can kind of go around the side and kind of pick up some of the plant stuff. kind of at least clear that off the side. Eventually you'll need more soil to get farms and things like that. And eventually we'll open up all kinds of stuff. Oh, that guy took a grenade to the face. Go ahead, see if we can get down. Dig back down and maybe get some clay. And it's just one of those things. Like you're trying to get clay, you're to get more shrapnel. You're trying to get the plant material to get more fuel. You're trying to get, and it's just trying to figure out exactly which shop or which item you need from where. Now the other thing I've noticed too, and something you can kind of do is like I'll kind of dig a hole down in here like this. And then once I get the hole dug down, I'll dig up like this. Now build me a nice little catch over there, and then that slows them down a little bit, so it's harder for them to get to me. Now build me a couple of walls like that, and then I can kind of get away from them. And I can come over here and dig to my heart's content, because now I got a nice wall in there. It takes them a while to get around, but we're gonna, yeah. So we're 3.8 million clay. We're not getting anywhere fast. Just kind of just digging away, and that's what we're gonna end up doing. So this game, like I said, I have for the amount of money that I have invested in this game, it is such a good game. It is. If you haven't picked it up and you're just trying to figure it out, let me know. Also, if you are trying to, if you have specific questions about the game, throw those down in the comments. Like if you're trying to figure out how to do something, I played all the way through it. I beat the game and then I reset, mostly so that I could make a playthrough and kind of play the game and enjoy it some more. So I do remember, obviously most of the things and how to get it and stuff like that. Now I may not be able to make a video to show it, but I can answer the stuff in the comments. So feel free, leave stuff down in the comments, ask questions. Like I said, I hope that there's more of this game coming. I think it's released and probably I don't want to speak for the dev, but I think the game is pretty feature complete. That doesn't mean I wouldn't like to see more stuff, but I would be fine with some sort of DLC or another solar system or something. Like I'm here for it, but I don't know what the devs' plans are and what the ultimate goal is, and I may have to do some research and try to see if I can figure out if there's more planned for the game. I really hope there is, because this game is just too good to not be freaking more coming for it. But all right, so we're over 5 million clay now. Kind of get some more clay here, and like I said, the other stuff with like the soil and stuff is helpful. So we have this group of shenanigans over here. Yep. How's that working out for you guys? Not well. Okay, I'm fine with that. So, and I have several different planets where I've completely, kill every single bit of the planet, and I haven't found anything where you get any bonuses or anything like that. So, they are very angry. All right, let's get some more plant matter while we're at it. We'll back out and we'll get some shrapnel, and that should help us do quite a bit of stuff. All right, let's go back to the shop here real quick. So that will give us our shrapnel there. So we'll buy that. Next one's at 14 million. Add shrapnel to all explosions or all explosives, which is always a good plan. Let's see which one says more coal. Let's do that. We don't have enough plant matter for that yet. Electricity tank, sure, let's do that. Electric drill, that's fine. Electricity drops, maxed out, I like it. More glass for that. More electric drill damage. Reduce the time per strikes. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's get more strikes for that out. Let's see, what's this guy? Explosion drill size. We're okay. We'll survive on that. Grenade damage. Let's hang out for the grenades for a little bit. All right. So unfortunately, the game is a lot of rinse and repeat of very similar things, right? So now you'll see that the explosions from the drills are starting to cause more and more range to happen. So it's starting to kind of explode out and cause more and more damage to the areas around it. And yeah, you saw right there where those little rays that pop out are the shrapnel coming off of it, and that will start hitting things off to the sides and around it. So as it pops out, you get this kind of alternate drill effect where it starts killing other things off, and then it'll start getting other things. So like we go out here like this, just start going to town. And we'll just start digging around and doing what we can. So like I said, the game is a lot about trying to just do the incremental, do what you need to do, and just you spend a lot of time kind of doing the same thing over and over again. And I cut a lot of that out between episodes. Part of the reason we didn't have an episode yesterday, and part of that reason was it takes me a little bit of time to get through things. And then I had a bunch of personal stuff that came up. I ended up having to pull my aunt's driver's seat. The controls on it broke, so I replaced the driver's seat for her yesterday. And then and I ended up having to fight with it quite a bit. Ended up having to rewire the entire thing. Like freaking, I had to pull the entire harness out and put it back together, and it was lots of fun. And very hot outside because, well, I live in Texas, and that wasn't the smartest move that I made. Because it is hot in summer. The amount of heat that we've had coming in is quite special. Hey, look, dude, I'm trying to go inside of there. I'm gonna explode. There I go. But it is what it is. All right, so we are doing good there. So let's change back over to our siphon expander. So our siphon expander needs some rock. So let's go ahead and go back to our solar system and let's go find a place that has rock on it. Right, so here's rock. We're going to travel to that. Now, we do have missiles coming out, and the missiles will start working their magic. And we don't have our laser anymore, so I can stop holding down the left click on my mouse and hurt my finger. Now I just got to fly around and not run into things. And in the process of doing some of the build up between episodes, I've done a few prestige parts on things, trying to get that a little bit higher, and then we'll start working on trying to get this thing. I don't know what level is this. This is 2 at least. All right, that's fine. We'll see. We'll we already killed it. All right, cool. All right, back to the solar system we go. So let's go look at this guy here. So you'll see that 7.9, 9.1. We got quite a bit of that prestige levels going. So go ahead and travel to there. So, and then we'll just kind of do what it is. But you'll see that shrapnel coming off is starting to cause more and more damage and starting to kind of starts amplifying itself. The game does very good at building, you upgrading to something new, and then it's starting to help, and it feels like that's helping, and then you'll get the next new thing, and then it overshadows it. The loop where you're slowly upgrading and rebuilding and getting new and better stuff, it just gets better and better and better. And like, we're not even into drones yet. We're not into the orbital beams or any of that stuff. And those are those are quite spicy also. The orbital beams are phenomenal, especially just for coring planets at fast or at quick levels. The drones are great for just ripping the surface off of a planet real fast. They're, it's different things have different uses, but unfortunately you can't turn things on and off. The only thing I can turn on and off is my different my equipment. So trying to get that stuff to get the special equipment or get something like that going sometimes is a little bit difficult, but we'll at least get some rock and get the expander, and then that will give us more and more money, because obviously more money is better. And then you'll see the ones that are popping out of the my lander there are basically the once I get close enough, basically the electricity will arc out and murder things for me also. So as I'm trying to core it with the missiles, I can slowly get some coal still. There, do this. We'll get some more rock. We need more rock for our siphon expander. And that bar over to the left, as far as I can tell, that bar basically is the boost for individual things like rock or for sulfur or to basically get it to where it's higher. So me farming it, I start getting boost for the amount that I farm from it. So the way the bars are kind of laid out sometimes are kind of iffy, and kind of not always easy to figure out. Looks like maybe, I don't know which one is actually working on, but that should be the planet. So then we'll go ahead and prestige that bad boy again. Go ahead and get us some more rock. So hopefully this one will max the siphon expander out. Yeah, so it says our siphon expander is at a rank 6 right now. So, and the higher we get the siphon expander, obviously the more money we get from it, and that combined with higher and higher planets, and you can get a lot of money really quickly that way with it. So we're still heading towards I think it was like 2 trillion or something to be able to open the diamond planet, if I remember right. It was some ridiculous number that's going to take me a while to get there. But having the missiles definitely make it easier to do that, because then we can actually kind of dig without ramming our face in. Because even now, like, just touching the rock is enough to basically just murder us instantly. So you have to get these things, because you can't use the drill on your ship anymore. It basically touching a rock is a lot of times almost instant death. Just kind of keep digging around. Just kind of keep getting us some more rocks. So it looks like the siphon expander, I don't know how much more rock I need for it, but that bar doesn't seem to be moving. We're getting, we have 37 billion rock on us, or in our inventory right now. All right, we'll kind of hang out here for a minute, see if we can dig down. See if we can get up to the Holmes Moon 11. We're at Holmes Moon 10 right now. We'll see how all this all works out. Slowly, digging. I am a space dwarf, and I'm digging a space hole. But yeah, so, and then once you can actually get them in there, then they'll start bouncing off and start hitting the backside of the blocks and stuff. The shrapnel is really, really helpful ultimately, just to kind of get things going. The missiles are helpful, trying to dig things. Oh, got too close. Got too close. Still at siphon expander 6. Go ahead and get this rock out again. And part of it is hitting the core, even with your missiles, still causes damage to your ship. I did pick up the things that the closer I get to the core, the more fuel and the more damage I cause. So, and then we should have, the lowest depth is 14.6. So if we come down here, where we go down, I have died. So we'll go back to the shop. So all right, now it says I need sand. So I need 4K sand. So that's easy enough to do. Go back to the solar system, and we will go back to this guy over here. Go to Prestige 3. Get a little bit of sand there. There's our siphon extender 7. There's 8 already. There's 9. There's 10. It's slowly filling. 11. All right, this has gone well. Go ahead and just kind of 12. I don't know how high it actually goes, but it should start helping us level up the old money situation there a little bit easier. There's 13. See if we can actually get through the cobalt. See if we can actually get through the cobalt. Nope. We're still at 13. All right, we'll take one more trip around this sun here. And then ultimately, basically what will happen is this will give us more and more money as we are able to get around different planets and stuff like that. So there's 14. But lots of fun. This game is so much fun. If you haven't picked it up, there is a link down in the description for the Steam page. I want to say the game was like $8 or something. I bought it when it first came out and it was on sale. It was like $5. Like, it's for $5, this game is amazing. For $8, it's still really, really good. If you like this sort of game, there's 16. We're doing good. Let's go back to the solar system. And this one was 2 trillion. So that is easy enough. I will eventually get there. And 700 trillion. All right, so we need 2 trillion to do that. And we're slowly getting better and better at it. See if we slowly get our expander maxed out. So we're at 16 with the expander. Come on. And then, like I said, basically all that allows me to do is get more and more money. But this is really what the game is about. It's about trying to figure out, okay, what item do I need, or which element do I need to be able to max out something, and just kind of picking and choosing what's working for you at the moment, and just trying to level that up as much as you can, so that you can get some points from it, and then use those points to either also make glass or make whatever you need, because as soon as we can get diamonds, we will start getting our robots and start getting our other things, and that stuff will be greatly helpful to us. All right, so that stuff is all good there. See if I'm actually ripping that thing fairly quickly. That's going well. All right, so okay, I must have dropped down at it must have reset my my person did. So I was like, I ripped through that way too fast. So, and then, yeah, making sure that you're on the highest prestige you can, especially because the higher the prestige level is, the more resources you get for stuff. So doing like low level stuff, like if I needed cobalt, I might go back to prestige 1 because I can get cobalt, because I can mine more of it that way. Or maybe I would have dropped down maybe 1 or 2, right? But I'm still getting a good amount of cobalt. The trick is to run at the highest prestige you can to make it efficient for your time. So, but there's 17. I don't know. I guess we're going through 18 now. Maybe it stopped at 20. I don't know what the max level for it is. But we will eventually get there. And then between this episode and next, my plan will be to get enough money so we can open diamonds and start making circuit boards and open that bunch of stuff. There's 19. Go ahead and reset. So you can just hit R. You don't have to, like, if all I'm here for is sand right now, trying to max out the siphon expander. Like, yeah, the other stuff, picking up some coal and picking up the cobalt, like, I'm not going to say no to it. But if my goal right now is to only get sand to actually max out my siphon so that I can get more money, then as soon as I get enough of that stuff, then I just hit the button and then we back out. And we just keep going at it. We'll eventually get enough of that going, and then we will kind of get some stuff going. Need more sand, And then I will probably start working on clay, because having enough clay to get more shrapnel is probably a good plan. Oh, we're up to 21. Jesus, how high does this thing go? I do not know. I need more money. Should be. I don't seem to be getting money. Either that or the money's so low that it's not actually moving. We're up to 22. The siphon expander does do... Okay, there it goes. There's money. Okay, so we're just not getting money from sand. It looks like. It does move every once in a while. Like it's, I don't know, something... Maybe the sand isn't giving us money or doesn't give us that much money. Maybe it's the cobalt I need to kill to get money. It did move every once in a while, but I don't know if it what I need to do to get more money out of it. Yeah, but as you can tell, especially on high levels, that cobalt is incredibly difficult to kind of break through. It is being the difficult. And this is the planet that in order to prestige it all the way up, you got to like beat it in 7 seconds, which is incredibly difficult to do. Because the cobalt is it's hard to get through. There it goes. All right, we'll restart it one more time. So we're at 23 for our expander now. I don't know. Maybe it's 25 that it goes to. I don't know where it stops. I know it does have a max level. All of them have a max level. Oh, there's 24. And then we'll go back here in a minute and go back to the store, probably after this one, and kind of see what the old siphon expander is doing for us. And then we'll kind of see what we're going to do. All right, let's see. See if we go to 25 or if it just goes. All right, I think that's it. All right, we're going to do one more. because there it goes. Oh, it's still going through 25. Huh. I don't know what the max level is. I know I've maxed this thing out, though. In the last game, I maxed it out. I'm positive, like, because they all said max. Because if this thing hadn't been able to max out, I wouldn't have freaking. I would have just kept doing it, because you can get some ridiculous money from it. So it was 25. Looks like it may be getting full. All right, so it may be 25 is the max there. Yep, because the bar seemed to be completely full and not doing anything else. And then we will just kind of keep doing that. All right, so let's go back to the shop here real quick. So Siphon Expander, you see it's maxed out there. And it's Siphon is 6%, drop boost is 300%. Easy enough. Let's go back to our skill tree. And we'll get some little gem maybe action. We can get some more missiles. So between this episode and next, I will go back to our other favorite new planet here. And we're gonna go back to the old green planet here. And we will continue to get some play so that we can do some stuff. And get some more shrapnel, because more shrapnel sounds like a good plan to me. So, as always, hopefully you guys are having fun with this. You're having a good time, and you're enjoying the game. If you are, please go ahead and let me know down in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or questions, go ahead, throw those down there also. If you like the video and you want to continue seeing this series continue on, go ahead and consider leaving a like on the video and making sure you're subscribed, so as more and more stuff comes out, I'll continue making the videos, and we can continue putting out content that people are interested in. And as always, thank you guys so much for everything, watching the videos, commenting, liking, doing all that stuff. The channel's starting to make some progress. I really do appreciate it, and it does make my life a whole lot easier. You guys be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.